Hey everybody, welcome to Magic Mike and the Swag.
I'm Magic Mike.
And I'm the Swag. And today we are starting off our new series, right? We're going to talk about each NBA team, and we're going to break down the best player at every position, all time, right? So the best point guard to ever play for them, the best shooting guard, so on, so on. And we're going to throw 6-man in there just for good measure, okay? So today you are in luck because we're doing the New York Knicks, right? We're starting off hot. This is a historic franchise, and I'm pumped to be talking about it. I'm rocking my John Starks jersey. He definitely didn't make the list, but we're showing him love. We got the fan favorite. Least he deserves a shout out. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. All right.
Let's hear it.
All right. So starting point guard all time for the New York Knicks. Clyde Frazier.
Okay.
One of the best point guards of all time. He was huge for them. They've only won 2 titles, and he was unreal. He was crucial in bringing them titles to New York, and they haven't done it since. So Clyde Frazier, starting point guard. Dude was awesome. He was great at stealing the ball. But he would wait until like the fourth quarter
to go off.
Yeah, he would just kind of read people and he just kind of bait them into being sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
And then fourth quarter he would pounce and just start picking their pocket. Yeah, so real smart guy, and he looked cool, man. He was always dressed smooth and really just kind of embodied that New York life, just kind of the nightlife.
Oh, man.
So Clyde Frazier, our starting point guard. That's a no-brainer. Shooting guard. Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Okay.
Right? Dude was unreal. Spin move, just put people through the spin cycle, left and right. Guy's awesome. Again, helped him get a championship. He best 2-guard to ever play for them. Sorry, J.R. Smith and whoever else, John Starks. But Earl Monroe. The Pearl is our starting 2-guard. All right, and those 2 are easy.
Okay.
Here's gonna piss off some millennials and younger fans,
okay.
right? So small forward, that should be a no-brainer, right?
Carmelo Anthony.
No.
Okay.
Hell no. Right? We gotta go Bernard King.
Okay.
Bernard King, unreal scorer. First of all, he's a better scorer than Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just break down the scoring aspect, he's the dude. There was a season where he averaged 32 points a game.
Okay.
Guy is unreal. I don't know how he got a shot off, because he would just turn around and people would be hanging all over him.
Okay.
But somehow he was able to get a shot off over and over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't the craziest athlete, but he was a warrior out there. He just had this like inner passion, and he like willed himself to success. And if he would have played probably in any other era, he would have absolutely dominated even more. He just stuck in the East when they had that dominant Boston Celtics squad. They had the 76ers with Moses Malone and Dr. J. Then they had Isaiah Thomas, and the Pistons were going off.
Yep.
So it was just a really tough East, and he didn't really have any help. He had Ewing for 1 year, but that's when he busted his knee, and then he was done. So Bernard King, you're like the pride of the Knicks. I mean, he's just everybody, Bernard King's the dude. All right, brings us to our 4-man, right? And this may be a little bit controversial too, but there was 2 seasons when Patrick Ewing was listed at power forward.
Okay.
So people say, oh, he's the center, and most of his career he was. But just to make things work for this list, we're putting Patrick Ewing as our power forward.
Okay.
He's another guy that if he would have played in another area, probably would have dominated a lot more. But played against Keem Olajuwon, had to go against David Robinson and Shaquille O'Neal and Alonzo Mourning. And there was just a lot of good centers at the time, and he wasn't he wasn't a punk. I mean, everyone always they always make fun of him because he's been posterized over and over and over again, but but he was a stud. I mean, the reason he was getting dunked on was because he was a shot blocker.
Yeah.
He was going for shot blocks, and he blocked a lot more shots than he ever got dunked on.
Yeah, but you only see the highlight reel dunks. So,
Right.
You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of all those guys, out of all those centers that we just talked about, he was probably the best jump shooter, too.
Okay.
So Olajuwon had his dream shake. David Robinson was just super athletic.
Mhm.
Shaq was just
Beast.
uber powerful. But Patrick Ewing could step out and hit that jump shot a lot more consistently than him, and he doesn't get enough credit. Not the biggest winner of all time, but at least he got him to the finals 2 times. So Patrick Ewing, you are our starting 4. All right? Which leads us to our center.
Okay.
All right? Big ol' Willis Reed.
Okay.
Right? Everyone remembers when he got hurt in the finals, and then he limped out of the locker room right at game time, showed up and played, a few really good minutes, and really just pumped everybody up, and Clyde Frazier and the rest of the guys took over and did the rest. But Big Willis Reed, you are our starting center.
Okay.
All right, so that's our starting 5. We've got a 6th man.
Okay.
So, the next best player to be on this list. Problem is, Carmelo Anthony refused to come off the bench.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want this spot.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking, and I know it hasn't been long,
Okay.
and I know we've got a series of knee injuries here, but Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay.
Zinger.
I like it.
I mean, all these guys, they were once the forefront, the face of the Knicks. Porzingis, I know he's only been in the league a couple of years, but I feel like he's done enough damage. And really, other than Carmelo, who else are we going to put on here? Stephon Marbury?
Amari. Maybe.
No. Zinger.
Maybe.
Zinger's our 6th man. We can move him around, put him at that power forward, put him at center. He can block shots. He can dunk. He can shoot. Zinger's. I think we're going Zinger with our starter.
I like it.
All right, cool.
Like
So
it.
again, that's video number 1 in this series. Again, we're going to break down every single team, and it's just going to get more and more controversial from here. So thanks for the watch, and we'll see you next video. What do you think? We like it?
Good. I mean, some of those players